I'd like to say thank you very much for coming here to our lecture series. And, you know, we've been doing this for a little while. So I'll do just a brief intro to you, and then we can get started. First, I'd like to thank everyone for coming to join us today in welcoming Nana Kwame Nswa, who is going to do a presentation today on the Tano, the Ntoa, Sumanbrafo, and Suman tradition. So I'd like to thank him very much for taking time out of his busy schedule to be here with us. And most of all, I'd like to thank you all who are here, because we couldn't make this possible without you. And truly, you are why we're doing this. And I'm truly grateful and thankful and happy for your commitment to what we're doing and what we're about. And we're hoping to move on with this and continue with these series of lectures to inform people more about our tradition, especially the Bono tradition, especially here. It's beginning to gain some traction, I should say, where people are now becoming more aware of the Bono tradition and what it's about. And we are going to share as much information as we can on the traditions so that people will feel comfortable in understanding it. So let's take a start here in talking about Nana Nswa. Like, Nana Kwame Nswa lives in Techiman, and he's the president of the Yenko Ntia Yadie Herbal Home, and has a wealth of knowledge about the folkloric traditions of plants life in Ghana, and also functions as a dunsini. He is very knowledgeable in the Akom traditions and the making of shrines. He serves as Ochami in calling the bosoms and is well versed in the language of the bosom. He also is a master drummer, and he is very versed in the Akom drumming traditions. So he's also a consultant for us at Kompan Adepa, and of course, as you see, our featured speaker, and who's been with us since 2020. So again, I'd like to thank you very much, Nana Nswa, for being here and taking time out of your busy schedule away from your family to share in our knowledge today in educating our viewing audience. So I'd like everyone to give a brief thank you and welcome to Nana Nswa. Okay. So let me get my questions here for you. So as I mentioned earlier, we're here to talk about the difference between the Tano bosom, the Ntoa bosom, and the Suman. And so in doing that, we're hoping that we can unpack a lot of information and give insight to this tradition, which I find is very unique among the Bono, even though it has spread out throughout Ghana. But we will delve into it there to see where this tradition originates. So, Nana Nswa, I'd like to ask you, what is a Tano bosom?
Nana Medasi, I thank you for your question, and I thank the people who are listening to me also. Tano bosom is a shrine who came from the river, and he came to help the family and the people at the earth here. The Tano bosom is a river shrine. He helps people. He works like a human works. If something goes wrong, you tell Tano, he helps you to get it correct. And he can tell you where you come from, or what is going on your family, to help you to know, here is my family, or here I came from. So Tano bosom is the shrine who help people in the family and unit too.
Okay. So Nana, when you say he's a river bosom, you speak primarily what of the Tano River itself, which has the name?
The the Tano, all Tano came from the river.
Mhm.
So the Tano River, the Tano strands come from the river. All river strands, we call it Tano River.
Okay.
Mhm.
So Nana, who was the first Tano known among the bosom of the Bono people?
In the Bono people, we have different different towns in Bono here. All have everyone have his first strand. But in our Techiman here, the first Tano is Tamensa.
Mhm.
Tamensa is the first Tano came to Techiman here.
Okay, so if I understand you right, that the
Mhm.
Tanos are associated with a town, and in that town, you have a Tano which is first known within that town. So each town can claim which is their first Tano or the oldest Tano from that town itself.
In as I say in Techiman, the first Tano is Tamensa. When you go to Nkranza, we have Takra.
Mhm.
Takra is the first Tano. And when you go to Nkranza is Takra and Techiman is Tamensa. And we have every town have his strand, but all of them, the first one in our Bono here is Tamensa because I am in Techiman. He's the one I know.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Tamensa is the first one in Techiman here.
Okay, so this brings up an interesting question for even for those who may have heard of the Tano itself. That they talk about the firstborn is Takra, and then you have Tumpo and Tamensa being thirdborn. Where does that come into play in what you're saying?
Takra means Akra means old man.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
In our language, Akra means old man.
Yes.
And Tamensa means third born.
Right.
So if you compare Tamensa and Takra, Takra is the first Tano before Tamensa.
Okay. Okay.
You get me right?
Yes, I understand. So you're saying, okay, therefore, based on the name and the lineage and the word itself, Mensa itself, we say that Tak Mensa,
Third born.
thirdborn. He's also known as Takese, if I believe, as well.
Yes.
Okay, good. And I think there's another name based on his town, Abarim Tano. Is that for him as well? Did you get me? So based on
Abarim.
uh-huh.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, I hear you. So based on his town where he resides, Tamensa, the name of that town is that specific area. Can you hear me?
You hear me?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
So my question, did you understand my question?
Say it again.
That the town where Tamensa resides is called, is it, I believe, Abarim?
Abarim.
Uh-huh. So he's also known as Abarim Tano as well. Is that also another name that refers to Tamensa?
Yes. Tamensa is the first round settled at Techiman.
Mm-hmm.
So in modern language, if someone said Abanim, Abanim means the place where the president is. In our language, if you say Abanim, it means where the president is or the presidential area.
Okay, okay. So it's like what they will call the palace or the place where it's a big shrine stays is called Abarim, where Tamensa resides.
Yes, Abarim.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, did Tano originate among the Bono itself, or did it come from elsewhere?
Tano is not come from anywhere. He originates at the Bono peoples.
Okay. So you're saying that he resides within the land. It's not somewhere that came across the Sahara or other places and took up residence in that area. He was always among the Bono people.
Yes, the Bono peoples, they're from somewhere to the Bono, because the first, our forefathers' time, there is a war.
Mm-hmm.
So when they go to somewhere, they take there are shrines, everything to go, and they consult the shrine. The shrine tell them where they go to settle to get their peace.
Mm-hmm.
So they from some place to settle at the Bono.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So now the Tano priests themselves are called Abosomfo.
Yes,
So,
priest. Tano priest. Tano didn't possess one person. But if the Tano, we have Obosomfo and Okomfo.
okay.
Obosomfo is the one who carried the brass pan.
Right.
To possess the shrine.
Okay, and they are made.
Yes, he possessed the shrine with the brass pan to do everything. But the Okomfo is the one who used the tray, which is white powder, and dancing at the drumming and so on and so. That one is Okomfo. So we have Okomfo and Obosomfo. Obosomfo didn't possess at he didn't possess without carrying the shrine.
Okay. So so the Bosomfo is more stationary or sedentary, so he doesn't possess outside of the shrine house unless he carries the brass pan on his head, while the Okomfo can possess anywhere.
Anywhere, yes.
Now the female is normally considered the Okomfo, while the male is considered the Bosomfo, correct?
Yes, it's right.
Okay. Good. Now, let's talk about what is unique about Tano, that they associate about living in brass pan. So this is the tradition about Tano, that they are in brass pan. Can any other bosom function like Tano in a brass pan?
Yes, we have a shrine called Obo. Obo is not a Tano, but he's functioning on the brass pan. You get me right?
Yes, I hear you. So what I'm leading to is trying to get an understanding for viewing audience about how other shrines, even though they are not Tano per se, can be put in a brass pan and function like Tano. And this is something that which is unique in terms within that area, that a lot of shrines themselves are put in brass pan, but may not be pure Tano, but functions like Tano. And that's why we have the question, is it pure Tano that you have? Meaning, is this shrine already in a brass pan and may not be a Tano itself?
Obo is it's not Tano, but some Obos, they make it on the brass pan, and some also is not a brass pan. So Obo, we have different types of Obo. We have Boyao,
right?
Bo Kwabena, Bo Kofi, Kwasi Bo. We have different types. Some are the brass pan and some are not.
Okay.
But so now, every Tano is in the brass pan.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So now let's say a bosom from another area, can you make that into a brass pan as well?
Which one?
Any bosom, like let's say, just hypothetically, let's say,
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
okay.
But the one which is not Tano and they make it at the brass pan, the shrine tell the family to make him like that.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Some are not Tano, but the shrine, he want to sit on the brass pan. He let the family do it like that.
Okay. So that's the bosom request itself.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let's talk about the role of the Tano bosom and it plays in the Bono culture. For example, I've heard a story about how a lot of things that the Bono people they learn from the Tano bosom. It taught them these customs, these traditions. It taught them how to heal. It taught them different aspects of the culture, about certain food, et cetera, et cetera. Can you speak some on that? Hello? Do you get my question?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I'm asking that the Bono culture itself, there are aspects of the culture which have been attributed to the Tano that taught them things, how to survive within their environment.
As Tano is the shrine, who came to, for example, who came to the Bono, show everything to the peoples at the Bono. Like Techiman here, Nana, as you know, we have a festival called Apo Festival.
Yes.
That Apo Festival, because of Tamensa, told the family to do this. That festival is, during that festival, the whole of Techiman people have to celebrate it because it's the festival they used to remind our forefathers. We used to tell something to the in-fathers or elders right now, chiefs and chieftains, priests and priestesses. We use that festival to speak a song to direct them. Maybe a chief, he do a wrong thing. You can't tell him, Nana, this and this is not good in our Bono here, unless you make or you find a song to speak that song to the chief. He would think that this song, what and this I done or I do, that is why these people speak this song. I have to repent from that. So Tano is the one who teach everything our Yam Festival, everything Tano teach us. So every culture in our Bono here, it came from Tano. It came from Tano, yeah.
Okay. So in this way, you're saying that since the people cannot speak directly to the things that the chief is doing, whether they agree it or not, the Tano provided a means by which you can, in a respectful way or indirectly, refer to things that the chief is doing, and he will think about it and make corrections.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Now, are all Tano bosoms male or are there female Tanos as well?
Tano bosom, we have male and female. Yes.
Okay. So now, do men possess both male and female Tano, or they are exclusively female Tano possessed by female Komfo, or male, or what? Explain that.
Some possess female, some possess male.
You mean some male can possess female Tano, and
yes,
and some female can possess female as well as male Tano?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, for example, as you know, as one thing is a male.
Yes.
Fabrance one thing is a male. He have bosom and he have a female priest also.
Right.
So he can possess female, he can possess male.
Okay. Can you give us an example of a female Tano?
Yes, female Tano also can possess a man, a male.
Right. But can you name one? Can you mention one's name?
Female Tano.
Yes.
Chumpro.
Uh-huh.
Chobodom Chumpro.
Right.
Yes. Chumpro is a fear.
So it's a male Tano. Okay. Right. I've heard
but he's a Tano Shran.
Right.
But he called a fear Chumpro.
Okay. And that's in Trubadum.
I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Yeah, I've been taking very careful notes. Just had two questions. And Nana said she was beginning to allude to this question, and that was the Abono people, when they were migrating before they settled in the Brongahako area, did they have the Tano shrines with them before they actually settled in the Brongahako area and introduced it to that river there? So just wondering, did they have the shrine before they actually settled in the Brongahako area? And I had a second question as well.
Well, that was one I was leading to with him. To ask that question. Did the Tano come from outside or elsewhere? But yeah, I will follow up on that.
Okay. And Mapacho, the second question is, in addition to the brass pan, do all Tano shrines have gold in the shrine from the Tano River?
Not necessarily from the Tano River, no, but they do have gold in them. But I'll let him speak to that. So, but I'll follow. So those are the two main questions, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Nana.
Hello, Nana. Yes. So while you were with, two questions came up, and one is kind of like hinting.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. It's basically we're going back to one of the questions we talked about. And also the second one, I'll get to that after. One was that I was hinting about, did the Tano bosom come from elsewhere, or was it always within the Bono area? Because we have stories of how the Bono people migrated and traveled with them. They had to Amori, Yefri, all of those. So they traveled. So where did they come from? Did the Bono people come with Tano or other types of bosom?
They came with Tano.
So where did they originated from is the question. Outside of the Ghana per se, or outside of the Bono area? Did they come across into the Ghana area and brought the shrines with them and put them in the Tano River, or came and meet the Tano?
They came from somewhere to the Bono, but they brought their shrine from where they came from. But the time they came to the Bono, Tano is the river that they came to meet. So they go to the river and pour libation there. And the spirits go inside the Tano River before they come back to their homes. So the Tano is like you travel to a place and you have a landlord.
Right.
So so Tano is the landlord for the people who from the outside to him.
Okay. So let's, on that, I want to piggyback and say, like, the shrines that they brought into the Tano River, was it different from Tano? And if Tano was the landlord, the Tano was in the Tano River, right?
Yes.
When
Yes.
they introduced their shrine into the river, what bosom did they introduce into the river?
Yes. Takra is from Tano Shrine. Yeah, it's from Tano River. So
Right.
they introduced Takra to Tano. Tamensan also. And Profi Tano, one at the Tano, so Nana, you know.
Yes.
Yes, and Profi Tano. And Takwa Bran also at Boyem.
Boyem, right.
Yes. And Takufi also at Chumia.
Okay.
All that shrines are the oldest shrine from the priest to the priest.
Say that again. It's the oldest
Our
shrine.
forefathers. That shrine I am mentioning the names are the elders of the all shrines are the Bono Techiman here.
Okay.
So that shrine, yes, you get me right.
They introduced those shrines to the Tano River, is what
To
you're
the
saying.
Tano River, yes.
So now these bosom per se, we review them as Tano. Are they pure Tano, Krun Tano, or they are ones that
Tano, Brefia Tano. Kron Tano, Brefia Tano. Yes. Kron Tano, Brefia Tano is Takra is Kron Tano because Takra is the place where the Tano River came from.
Right.
At Tano Boise.
Tano Boise, correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Tano Boise. And for example, as the Bochroa is from the Tano, but he's a executioner or he's a bravo
right
to the Tano River. Yes.
Right, he's the protector of the Tano River.
Yes, he protects the Tano River and the Tano shrines are the Bono Techiman here.
Right. But we have Takra that resides in the cave in Tano Boise. So that Takra in the cave is the same one in the river? Or is that the one that was put in the river?
Yeah, the cave at the forest at the Tano River, yes. That place where the time our forefathers bring the Takra, where is the place they're going to celebrate him at that cave.
Right.
Yes. So from the place to that Tano Boise, they take Takra to that the place where the Tano came from. And they will celebrate him there before they bring it home. So anytime they want to give a food to Takra or they want to sacrifice the animal to Takra, they have to go to the cave to pour libation before they came to home and give him a food and everything.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. And someone asked a question about that in the Tano shrines, they put gold in them, Sika Futur.
The inside of the brass pan? Yes.
And the question was, did the gold come from the Tano River or can you put gold from anywhere into making the Tano shrine?
That time, every family have some. So if you want to make it, or if you want to make a Tano, you have to send the gold to the riverside and pour libation to catch the spirit before you use it.
Okay. So you're saying
and some Tanos also they get the gold from the river.
Right. Yes.
Yes. Someone they get some from the river.
Right.
And even some also, when you go to the riverside, you can see the brass pan with the shrine are there, and they pour libation, sacrifice animals before they take it home.
Mm-hmm.
We have that one also there.
Okay.
Nana, we have another question that came through the chat from Kompo Kweku Bekwe. He asked Natasha.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So it says, can you clarify about Tano Krum Krum versus Atano, other river bosom? Would a Sul bosom from another region be put in a Yawa automatically? And there's another part to the question.
Yeah, I think he did answer that when he talked about Abor, that you can, that the bosom would request to the family that it wants to be put in a Tano, in a brass pan. So they can go into brass pan if that's what the bosom wants. I believe, Nana, did you understand the question?
Say it to me, Nana.
Okay, so if I understood it right, they wanted to know if, and the question that another bosom can be made into a Tano. Is that the question he's asking, of course? Right. They want to understand clearly, for example, let's say, yeah, another river, like let's say, there's this popular shrine people call like from Densu River, right? People are familiar with it here. Can Densu Bosom be put in a Yawa? Can you put it in a Yawa like Tano? Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you put a bosom from another river, separate and make it like Tano, function like Tano? Right.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
I think that is the distinction to make, is it's called a Tano bosom versus Tano bosom. And if I'm correct, a Tano bosom meaning that bosom which is not from the Tano River itself functions like a Tano.
Yes, I hear you, Nana.
Okay.
For example, you're talking about the River Densu.
Right.
Yes, River Densu is a river shrine. It's a river shrine, so you can put it on the brass pan.
Yes, right.
Yes, yes.
And it will function like Tano.
Yes.
Okay. Now, can women touch the brass pan?
Some Thanos women can touch, but some they can't.
Okay.
Because like as one thing, if you are a woman, you touch a brass pan and you didn't give birth, you won't give birth at all till you pass. That is why the woman didn't touch the brass pan of the town. Yes. But if you are a female, you have give all your children's, yes, and you won't give birth again, you can touch it.
Okay. So for those who make clear that a woman who is of young age that can give birth should not touch the tower.
Yes.
The yawa.
Yes.
But if she's given birth and she's old, she can touch the yawa.
Yeah, he do it. Because I know one priestesses at Asante Offenso. He trained at Techiman here. He shrine called as one thing. He do everything. She do everything to the shrine. So anytime he consult me, ask me what to do, and I direct her to do everything. And he name called Okomfo Apia at Offenso, Ashanti region.
So you're saying she has
He didn't give birth.
So she can touch the yawa.
He didn't give birth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he took the brass pan. He didn't give birth. So he come to Techiman, asked Asubontin why I can't give birth. And he said, you are my male and my female. So how can you give birth?
Hmm.
She's there right now.
Hmm.
So if you finish birth, give birth, if you give all your children, you can touch it. But if you are young, don't
Should not
attempt.
touch it. Okay,
Yes.
so it has nothing to do with menses per se, but just the ability to give birth or the taboo's menses.
That is why you are young, you didn't touch it. Because if you touch it, your menses is stopped.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
That's okay. Right. Okay.
You
That's
won't get your menses again.
right. I think I knew one priest in Furikrum like that. She can touch the brass pan. And she
Yes.
never gave birth, never married, never was
Yes.
with a man. So
Yes.
yes, I knew
Yes,
her.
it's true.
Yes, yes. And she touched the brass pan.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
There's
So,
a few more questions.
okay, so let's do a few more so we can move on to the Ntoa bosom. Okay, what's the next few questions?
There's clarification asked about the distinction between a bosumfo and female akomfo.
Right.
Are there now male akomfo in the Bono region, or would they just be called obosumfo?
Okay. I can answer that, but I'll let Kwame answer that. Kwame, what you say?
Nana.
You can name say the bosomfo ne akomfo e same or enye.
Sorry?
The akomfo, the female, the bosomfo is male.
Uh-huh.
They're asking, can the male, if I understood, can be a akomfo as well as a bosomfo? Is that the question? Of course. Yeah. The distinction between the two.
Hello, Nana. Yes, I hear you, Nana.
Right.
You
They're
see,
asking.
he
I
said-
think I can answer that and you can add to it. They want to know, for example, I function both as a komfo and bosomfo. I can carry the yawa and possess, and I can possess without it. So that's the distinction. From my understanding, that depends on the nature of how the family wants to set the shrine. If you want to be a komfo, then they can set it where you can possess without carrying the bosom. But if you don't want to, then they can set it that you can only possess if you carry the bosom. This is the question they're asking about.
Okay.
Distinction.
I hear you, Nana.
Okay.
If you are a male,
Yes.
you can carry it, and at the same time you can possess.
Right.
Yes. But if you are a female, you can possess, but you can't carry it. So that is why in Bono here, female Tano priests always they use asuya.
Okay.
They use asuya. So if you want to talk to the shrine, you have to go to the asuya, because asuya, the shrine from the river, and the asuya also is a river. So the shrine will come to the metal, the one who the asuya is to
right,
talk to
pot,
you.
The
pot, yeah. He will come to the pot to talk to you, but you can't carry.
Right.
In our Bono here, but some of Ashanti people, the female carry the shrine, but our Bono here is not right.
Okay. Now you have some male that only can possess while carrying the pan. Why is that? For the audience. And all of that has to do with inheritance. Yes.
Don't have Nana Akwianane.
Right.
Akwianane also there. So Nana don't carry the pan.
Right.
And Nana Akwianane also possess the shrine as a comfort.
Mhm.
But if we have some Tano also, the Obosomfo who carry the shrine also can possess a com
Right,
like asuo tipa.
right,
Nana Ifa carry asuo tipa, and at the same time he possess
right.
the same thing. Kwabrabran also,
Yeah, my bosom, right, same.
but all
Yes.
of them, yeah, all of them are the Tano shrine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's now, one question before we go to the view notes I want to ask, and this probably be the last question in this segment, and we'll view the question that is in the chat.
Okay.
In Tano Bosomfu, you have to open the mouth of the bosom.
Yes.
So for the female, do you have to do the same also?
Yes. If you are possessed a Tano, they have to open the mouth of.
Right.
If you are a female or a male, they have to open it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this will lead up to other questions. So I hope they hold off, because when we get to Suman, we'll ask, do they have to do the same for them? But let's save that for that time. So we have one question from the chat, and then we'll go to the Ntoa bosom. Go ahead.
Okay.
Of course, yes.
Okay, they're asking, what is Nana Kofi Afori is asking the spiritual significance of gold for Tano. What kind of energy is this element bringing? Is it for stability? Like, what is its purpose?
Okay. So Nanawate,
Hello, Nana.
the identity Tano bosom ope sikafuftu. Why does he use it?
It's good question. Tano is already a rich, so always he needs a good thing to make him a rich.
Mm-hmm.
That's why always he needs a gold. For example, if you see his brass pan, the olden time they used gold to make the brass pan.
Yes, I know, Mate.
Yeah,
Yes.
they use gold to make the brass pan.
Right.
So every Tano needs a gold.
Mm-hmm.
Even our Bono here, we have some families, they have gold, they dig a hole and put it inside and cover it. For some time, the spirit will come to that gold. You have to, if you want to take that gold and maybe change to the money to eat, you have to sacrifice some sacrifice a cow, a ram, before you can take that thing. If not, you can't.
Okay.
Because the spirit will come on it. So every Tano need that thing. And at the same time, the river, the inside, there is a gold there.
Okay.
Where there is a river came from, there is a gold there.
Mm-hmm.
So the gold is the property of them.
Okay. Yo, Mate.
So every Tano need that thing.
Okay. I know this is moving. Let's move to the next section. We'll talk about Ntoa bosom. What is an Ntoa bosom?
Okay. And Ntoa bosom is also from the river. And Ntoa from the river.
Mm-hmm.
But he changed the Tano to Ntoa. Simple, because Tano didn't catch a witch, or Tano didn't kill a human like Obrafo.
Mm-hmm.
So Ntoa, the family who take Ntoa or who celebrate Ntoa, all that family, most of them are the witches. And Ntoa said, no, if I don't do this, my family will let me fall. So I will change my name Tano to Ntoa. So if you see the spellings, Tano is Tano.
Right.
And Ntoa also is Ntoa. The
Right.
same words, but
Right.
there is mixing.
Right. Yes.
So he changed the Tano to Ntoa to become Obrafo, to catch the witches
Mhm.
and bad peoples.
Okay.
So now Ntoa is of Sumanbrafo, but he's from the river.
And but he doesn't reside in Yawa.
Hello?
Hello?
You get me right?
I get you, but he does not reside in Yawa. He's in.
Yes, but the first Ntoa is in Yawa.
Really?
But,
okay, that I didn't know. Okay.
yes, first, the olden days, Ntoa is in Yawa. That time he called Tano.
Mm-hmm.
But the time he changed his name Tano to Ntoa, he told the family to remove him from the brass
Yawa.
farm to the leaves. They make yes, to the leaves and ropes. They use ropes and leaves to make Ntoa, not in brass pan again.
Right.
So now Ntoa is not used a shire.
Right.
He did not use a shire, but olden days he used a shire, but now he used black powder.
Bidier.
Yes, he used bidier.
Right.
So now Ntoa, he catch a bad people's witchcraft, and so if you do bad, Ntoa will catch you like Obrafo.
So is Ntoa proper a Sumanbrafo? Because we have Sumanbrafo and we have Abrafo and we have Ntoa. So what's the distinction between Ntoa and a Sumanbrafo? For example,
I get you.
Okay, you get me. Like Jum Bibi's a Sumanbrafo,
Yes.
but
Yes.
Jum Bibi's not Ntoa, or is Jum Bibi
Yes.
Ntoa?
We have Jambibi, and Jambibi is already Sumanbrafo.
Right.
But Ntoa is a Tano.
Right. Okay, so that's
Ntoa is a Tano. Yes.
Okay.
And he
So-
changed. He
Martin.
changed his all of his behavior to become Obrafo.
Okay. So do we refer to Botrewa as Ntoa?
No, Bochroa, he's a Obrafo, but
Yes.
he's also from the river. He is the protecting all the tunnel that from that river.
Right.
So if someone come to, let's say, if someone come to Techiman or Takra to tell him, Nana, my house, or someone take my my property or my pen, for example, my mobile phone, someone take it, I want to know that person, blah, 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 blah. If you call a person to Techiman, he give your drink, the one you give it to him to Bochroa, and send Bochroa to search for that thing for you.
Right, because Botrewa is a Brafo, right?
Yes, yes, because Techiman is an old man, he can't search something for you unless he sends his children.
Right.
Yeah.
Martin.
So Bochroa is Obrafo, but he's from Tano River.
Okay. So now, since we are connecting Ntoa to Tano, so the priest is also called a Bosomfo?
Yes. He called Ntoa Bosomfo.
Okay. And
yes.
It has female Okomfo as well?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Just Bosomfo. Bosomfo Kwan.
Only male.
Okay.
Only male who possess Ntoa.
Okay. Okay. Now, does Ntoa the same thing? You have to open the mouth of Ntoa to speak or not?
The time he's a Tano, that time they open them up. But right now, he changed to become Ntoa. There's no open. When the priest was passed and they give him a new priest, he taught himself.
Say that again. You're saying he taught himself?
Yes. When the shrine, the spirit possessed the priest.
Okay, the talk.
Yeah, he talked.
Okay, so now does Ntoa have Asuya also or not?
No, he don't have Asuya.
Because he doesn't have female or comfort. Okay.
Yes.
So Tum is the color associated with Ntoa?
Yes, now he used the black.
Black.
First of all, he's a Tano, he used white.
Right.
Yeah, now he used black.
Okay.
That is why if you do bad, he catch you, he can kill you and do whatever he like to you.
Okay. So
yeah.
Since he's opposite, does he wear empese?
Yes. All Ntoa priests have empese.
Okay.
Yes.
So again,
he don't cut his empese unless Tano priest.
Right.
Yes.
So again, Ntoa is making a distinction between Tano and its new self-created, the Ntoa. So it's complete opposite.
Yeah.
Oh, empese is the locks that the priests wear when they're training. For Tano, we cut them. For Ntoa, they don't cut them. So
they
you
don't
can tell
them.
if this person is a priest with Ntoa, with empese, we know it's not Tano. They're not Tano. Okay.
You see, when you see a Tano priest and Ntoa priest, that is the empese, you can identify both of them.
Okay. Which of them is Tano and which is Ntoa?
You hear me, Nana? If you see a Tano priest,
yes,
and you see Ntoa priest, you definitely know the difference between of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's talk about Sumanbrafo now, because is it distinct from Ntoa or the same?
No. Sumanbrafo, all Tano have his brafo.
Yes.
Yes. And most of the Obrafo in our Bono here, people get their Obrafo from northern part of Ghana.
Right, yes.
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 Like Segare is Obrafo, Mosi, Atungo. There are more of them.
Like
they brought them from the north.
Like Chinaman?
Chinaman, all of them are Obrafo. But Chinaman not from the north.
Okay.
Yes. Chinaman is like Ntoa.
Okay.
Chinaman and Ntoa, they are the same. Yes. Chinaman and Ntoa, they are the same.
And Kumanini also the same?
And Kumanini from the north.
Okay, he's from the north. Okay.
Yes, Kumanini from the north. And Tuajan, Adampa,
right,
Musi, all of them from the north. But all of them are the Obrafo.
Okay.
They fight with the bad people.
Right.
Yeah, and witch catches.
Right.
Yes, and if you do bad, he catch you and he kill you too.
Okay. Can a Sumanbrafo be?
It's like, for example, let's think about the chiefs. Every chief have his Obrafo,
yes,
a human brafo.
Yes.
The same thing at the shrine also. So every shrine have his Obrafo.
Right.
To fight for him.
Right. Okay. Now, is Obrafo also a bosom, or it can be anything?
Obrafo, some is from the river, but some not from the river.
Okay. Okay. Now, what colors are associated with Obrafo? We said Tano is Fitao, the white, and Ntoa is black, Tuntun. What is
Yeah.
associated with Sumanbrafo?
Obrafo, some use black,
Uh-huh.
some also use red. Yes, red and black.
Okay.
Obrafo uses.
Now, how old? Now we can get an idea of Ntoa. Ntoa existed after Tano. So we have the age. Sumanbrafo, what is the age? How old are they? Are they as old as Tano or after Tano in terms of age? Or before?
After Tano.
So Sumanbrafo came after Tano.
Yes.
Okay. So we're saying that the Tano are the oldest bosom among the Bono.
Yes. The Tano is the oldest one before Obrafo. So if you come here and you go to the place where, like the festival, if Tano priest is coming, you see all the Obrafo, they give respect to him because he's older than all of them.
Right.
Yes.
Now we heard of Kwekufri. Is Kwekufri a Sumanbrafo?
Yes.
Now, yeah.
Kwakufri is Obrafo.
So is it in Koranza area or Techiman area?
Kwakufri is Wanchi.
Okay, Wenchi. Okay, that's
Yes.
still Bono area.
Yes, Bono area.
Okay. Now, do we have to open the mouth of Sumanbrafo or not?
No, Sumanbrafo, they do not open their mouth. They all, they talk,
Just like Ntoa, free.
Yes, yes.
Only Tano you open the mouth.
Only the Tano.
Now,
that is why Ntoa tend to Obrafo, they don't open his mouth.
Right, yes.
Yes.
So,
But if it's a Tano, you have to do that.
So, okay, we're going back to why is that? Why you have to open the mouth of Tano and no other bosom?
Yes. The Tano is the Odin shrine. If he comes to the family, he don't want to talk, or he don't want to say something which is not true or which is not good. So he won't talk unless the priest or priestesses finish training. Finish training. When it's finished training, first of all, they open the mouth before they graduate the priest.
Right.
So if they're going to open the mouth and the shrine could not talk, they won't graduate you. Maybe you have done a wrong to the shrine.
Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, so any questions anyone have about Sumanbrafo?
Paucho, just wanted to get a clarification on the last point. Is it being said that with regards to opening the mouth, that it's imperative for Tano priests to speak the truth?
Yes.
So a bad thing would happen if they did not speak the truth. So they wait till the person has graduated, I guess, elevated their spirit, so they will only be able to articulate the truth. That's why they do the ritual for opening the mouth.
That's one way you can look at it. Yes. But as he mentioned, when they come, they don't speak because Tano don't like conflict. So they don't want to say, even sometimes when you speak the truth, you can have conflict. But I'll give Nana, let him address it. So Nana, he's asking why they wait so long to open the mouth of the Tano, since the Tano is one that speaks the truth. So
yes, why they open the mouth of the Tano?
Why do they wait so late?
Yes, Tano, he's a Odin shrine, and in our proverb, if you are elder, you won't talk anywhere. So a Tano, if he come to the family, or if the priest will pass, he won't talk unless they give another person to the Tano. If they give, for example, bosom or bosom 4, they will give the brass pan, they will carry it, and the shrine will possess. When the shrine will possess, they know that, oh, now the shrine will take this person. So we have to train him.
Yes.
So on the training, you have so many taboos. You have so many taboos of that training. So the time the master who train you know that, oh, now this person, now he's going to be graduate. So we have to go to open the shrine mouth. The mouth open, they don't open at the house.
No, right.
Because first speaking is the fire.
Yes, yes, Martin.
So they take the priest at the bush.
Right.
And during the time they will reach the bush, they will call the shrine. And the people who follow the priest all back, and they leave the priest with the shrine to go forward.
Right.
So when going, he started
speaking
song. Yeah, started song and speaking. So if he speaks through the tree will die.
Right. Yes, Martin.
If he speaks through the human, that person also will die. Yeah. Right. So they didn't open the mouth at the house. They open at the bush or the riverside.
Right. Yes.
So the first speaking from the Tano is like fire.
Right.
Yes.
So that's why they take it to the bush. Yes.
Yes.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, it actually added more information.
Right, right.
It's the power of this, the
first sound, yes.
Right.
And there are other topics we talk about, but I don't know if we want to get into the same thing when the Okomfo graduates. Well, he does not, from what I hear, sleep with his wife after graduation, but that's another topic. But let's move on to Nana. So we've talked about the Sumanbrafo. So let's end up talking about the Suman. Okay. What is a Suman?
Yes, the Suman is we have something we used to do something like a helper. Suman is a helper of the shrine or Sumanbrafo, because the Suman work faster.
Yes.
Yes, like if someone get the case, like court case, when you give it to the Suman, he will do everything faster for you. And Suman, we have so many types of Suman.
Right.
Like in our home, we have Brent Samase.
Yes, right.
Brent Samase, in our language, Brent Samase, when you translate to English, it means let the case down. Let the case down. So if you get a court case, you give it to Brent Samase, and you give the animal that Brent Samase used, and you give maybe the person who you and him will take the case, the name to the shrine, the Suman, and you use the rope to tie it, and you hide it on the somewhere, put the stone on it. He will do what you need for you. So Suman is the helper to the shrine.
Okay.
Yes.
What does the word Suman means? Like mine is mine, like state or nation, and Su. What is the word when you break it up?
Suman is Su is Sunsum.
Right.
Sunsum, yeah.
Okay.
Sunsum. You understand Sunsum?
Martin, that's the
Sunsum,
spirit. The spirit,
yes,
yes.
yes. Sunsum is spirit. So it's a thing that work in spiritually.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Now, as you mentioned, there are different types of Suman. Not all Suman possess.
Yes,
some,
we have.
Go ahead.
We have some Suman possess, but Suman possessing, he won't possess you to dance on the floor.
Hmm.
But maybe if you go to the festival, you take your Suman there. If they have do, let's say when the place where the in our here where the priest and priestess meet and dance, some have a bad thing to do,
Right.
because they challenge themselves. So if someone there, maybe he's not a priest, but he have his Suman. If the Suman see what they doing, he can possess his owner, but he won't dance. So if possession coming, some Suman use whistle. So if he whistle the bed, that means here is hot. So they have to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
So Suman can possess, but he won't possess you to use shire or black powder or red powder. No.
Mm-hmm.
Suman don't do that.
Okay, so now that brings in the question. Tigare's Suman.
Yes, Tigare is Suman, but Tigare can possess, because Tigare is Sumanbrafo.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So you're making a distinction between Suman and Sumanbrafo.
Yes, we have Suman and we have Sumanbrafo.
Both can possess. One will act differently from the other.
Yes. For example, when Tigare possess you, and you everybody see that, he can see that, oh, this person, he possessed Tigare, because Tigare, he didn't use powder, he didn't use shire, he didn't use black powder, he only used cola.
Right, yes.
He chew cola
Uh-huh.
to use as a shire.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see Tigare, you will know that, oh, this is Tigare.
Right.
But so Suman didn't possess you to dance, but Tigare will possess you to dance.
Right.
Yeah.
And they said Tigare is the Brafo for Tano.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
That's why I said every Tano have his
own Brafo.
Brafo, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Now I've heard Sumans seem to have more taboo than bosom.
Yeah, some Suman have taboos, but not more than bosom.
Not more, okay.
Because Suman, the Tano is older than Suman.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so some Tanos don't like Suman.
Yes.
And some also likes it.
Some like it, true.
Yeah, because what the Suman eats, Tano doesn't.
Right.
Yeah. So we have some Tano priests, they have own Suman, but they separate them.
Yes.
Yeah, they separate them. So maybe the Suman will eat maybe a cow, Tano doesn't.
Right.
Maybe Suman eat a dog. Yes. Yeah. Tano doesn't. So you have to separate them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But if they don't, you can keep them together. If they don't taboo.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. If the taboo is not different, you can put them together.
Right. And as you mentioned before, the Suman, they talk freely. You don't have to do rituals to open the mouth of Suman. They come free. They speak freely.
I didn't hear you well.
I'm saying, as you said before, and we know Sumans, you don't have to open the mouth. They talk freely.
Hello?
Hello?
I hear you, Nana.
Okay, and I'm saying that as you stated before with Suman, you don't have to open the mouth of Suman, they talk freely. So when they possess.
Yes, some Suman possess, he can talk, but he won't dance. Most of them can dance in the drumming. Yes, but we can use Suman to do some consultation.
Yes.
Yes. Some one Suman in my here, that's Suman from North. If you want to give a chicken or fowl to the Suman, you don't use a knife to cut his head.
Right.
You just only hold the chicken and talk to the Suman, and the chicken will die itself.
Yes.
Yes, we have that Suman there. And we have, so like Bongai.
Yes.
Bongai is a Suman.
Yes.
Bongai, the animals Bongai eat it, Tano doesn't.
Right.
But you can put Bongai and Tano the same room.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Mate. Yes, it is. Okay, now they're asking, can anyone have a Suman? Anyone can procure a Suman. That's the distinction between bosom and Suman. Because a lot of times I've heard people refer to Suman as bosom, but we don't do that in the Bono area. And the whole inheritance of it is different. Anyone can go and collect a Suman. He's back. The question, can anyone get a Suman?
Yes.
Okay. So also to add to that, a Suman passed down like Tano, mean through family, or no, anyone can get it. They're free. You can go anywhere.
Suman anywhere,
Right.
Anybody can get it.
Exactly.
For himself or herself.
Right. Okay. So any more questions? Okay, so since we brought up the question that anyone can go and get Suman, not anyone can go get Tano.
Yes, Suman, anyone can go and get it.
Right.
And Tano also, anyone can go and get it. But Tano, if you go to get a Tano, you have to take it to your family.
Right.
Yes, but a Suman, you can use it in your own.
Right, it's personal.
You get me right, Nana?
Yes, I got you. That Sumans are personal.
Suman, yes.
And Tano is belongs to the family.
The family, yes. Because Tano, if the Tano come to your house, he comes to protect all the family where you came from. So you have to let the family know that I have brought this and this and this, because when you pass, he will take another person at that family.
Right.
As a priest or priestesses.
Yes.
But Suman, when you pass, unless you give it to someone you love, and you tell him or you show how to use it.
Why is
Tano?
So
yes.
Explain why is it that, for example, if Tano takes someone, and for example, one male, he possessed one male in the family. He can't possess two male in the family. It has to be one. Explain why.
Because if he takes two, it's not good.
Right.
Because the spirit is one. So he have to possess one person until he pass away.
Right. Then
yes, he need to take another one.
Right.
But he can possess. He can take two people at the same family unless a male and
and
female.
female. Yes.
Yes. A
Now,
male. Mhm.
I know it's a lot because I know our time is running short, and there's a lot of questions I want to ask.
Okay, Nana.
Can one Tano possess many people from different family? For example, a Subantin, can he possess someone from a different family than this family and that family?
No.
Clarify that, because sometimes people don't understand that tradition, that the Tano can only possess one person, one family, and it can't have the same, maybe one of its children, but never the same one.
No. When a Tano, for example, let's take here as example, Asubonten is our father's shrine.
Yes.
I am a son from that family. So Asubonten cannot possess me.
Right.
Unless all the family, that family, they will agree that, oh, now we don't have a male to carry the brass band of Asubonten. So let's take our sons, one of our sons, give it to Asubonten.
Right.
So if they come to take, for example, me, the family have to
agree,
call a meeting and sacrifice a ram to Asubonten and talk to him that now, as you know already, that all our males are now finished. And the rest are the children's. So this is your son. We want you to possess him to protect the family. When the children are growing, they will give one to you.
right.
If they do that, he can possess me. But if not, he can't do that, because if take you, the family will not understand, or they will not agree.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. And the same for the Okomfo.
Yes. As for the Okomfo, Obosomfo, what I'm telling you right now is
for the Obosomfo. Right.
Yes. But as for Okomfo, he can take one of the sons and daughters.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Because Obosomfo is the
head.
The head.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Any more questions? Well, Nana, I want to thank you very much for this enlightening. I know we had some glitches in terms of the network, but I believe in spite of it, we managed. You know, again, I want to thank you very much for sharing a lot of information and just making sure one last time that there are no more questions and no need for any further clarification. So one thing that I would like to, you know, talk about, which is something that I'm hoping can be one of our future lectures, is about Tano and the founding of towns and the roads. Like you have Tano that guards the Sunyani Road, the Kumasi Road, the Wenchi Road, and Koranza Road, and each one is associated with a particular town that's leading to Techiman, and these Tano protects them. For example, we have Asubonten Panin, then you have Asubonten Manu, Asubonten Mensa, and they can have different ones, but they all have the name Asubonten. But what makes the difference is whether it's Panin, whether it's Mensa, Manu, et cetera, that makes the difference, even though you have the same name. Just like you can have Kwabanabana, then you have Kwabanabana Manu, Kwabanabana Mensa, and et cetera, but not the same one that I have. Example, in Techiman, someone can possess a Subontin. Can someone, let's say in Koranza or Kumasi, possess the same Asubontin as in Techiman?
Yes, yes.
The same one?
Not the same one, but
okay,
the name is
the name,
same.
exactly. That's what I'm saying, yes. So
yes.
That's why you have Asubontin Manu, Asubontin Mensa, et cetera, but not the same one.
Not same.
Right, okay, yes. So that is a very interesting phenomenon that here it works a little different in terms of shrines and what we see, but I think it needs more clarification, you know, to understand that it's a child of the main one, but they may have the same name, but they need to clarify which one of the children
Yes.
That they're
Yes.
possessing. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So again, I'd like to thank you very much, Nana. I know it's late there, that we've kept you up late and everything. So truly appreciate what you've done in sharing your knowledge with us. And I think as we get going more and more, we'll be able to open up more and clarify more in terms of what we're trying to do here in terms of making people aware of what makes Bono Shrine Bono and its uniqueness. But I think it is something that is open to all shrines, that they can attach themselves to it. It's not like it has to be this way. Anyone can come and bring their bosom and merge or join within that culture in terms of how it will function. So again, Nana, thank you very much.
Yo, Nana, I also thank you and thank all the people on this platform.
Yes.
And I am assured all of them that I want them to continue to learn our tradition, and it will help them, and it will help them to know there are left and right.
Yes.
Because the shrine is the spirit who can show you where you are or where you come from.
Yes.
So I thank all of them, and I say that anything or everything they want or they have to ask, if they let you know, you also will let me know, and we will all of them meet and we talk about that question that person will ask.
Yes.
So I really thank all of them.
Yo.
I give my soul and my heart to them, that anytime or any question they will ask, I'm ready to answer. So I thank all of you.
That's the P. That's the P. Akwadru.
Akwanyini.
Yo. Okay, Nana Medasi, bye.
Yo, Nana.
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank everyone for taking time out to being here with us. Again, we appreciate what Nana Kwame Nswa has done. I mean, it's truly a blessing he's part of my history in Ghana and Techiman. He's back there. He knows my whole story. He was there, my training, my graduation and everything, and he's seen everything himself. And so I truly appreciate him for what he's doing in sharing the knowledge with us and passing it on. So he's passing on the lineage of Nana Donko in terms of what we do with Kompan Adepa and promoting the culture. Again, Nana, thank you very much, and wishing you a good night and your family. And to thank everyone for your support and what we're doing, because we could not do this without you. It is happening because of you. So if you ever have any questions or anything in terms of what we can do to bring about other future lectures, please let me know. And I will do my best to make it a reality. So again, I cannot thank you enough, and wishing everyone blessings and prosperity, long life and good health. Again, good night, everyone. Thank you.